What is going on, everyone? Thank you guys for tuning in. Henry Eisenstein here. If you guys are new to the channel, I'm a commercial real estate investor, real estate broker, and I love making content because commercial real estate changed my life, and I share the content because I hope it will change yours one day as well. I got the dialer loaded up. We're going to be cold calling commercial real estate as per usual. It's funny. So I got a Rubik's Cube here, but for a couple of reasons. One, I saw a couple things online, which I thought were absolutely hilarious. Hey, Don. That is not a Don. It's like we always started off with a fax machine. We started off with the wrong number. That's just how it goes. Anyway, so funny enough, let me click remove here on this. So funny enough, I was watching a couple of YouTube videos, and these guys were doing like these weird ass things during cold calling. Like there's a couple of people that sent me videos of other people doing cold calls. So they were just like, oh, well, some guy was playing Jenga. The other guy was doing like pull-ups or something like that. And I was like, well, I definitely could probably beat that guy at pull-ups. That's number one. But I don't have the space to do it here. We'd have to figure out a way to do it in a different space. But
at the tone, please
I was like, and Jenga I could do. We got some Jenga, but I was like, you know what? We do have a Rubik's Cube, and I know that some people can't figure these out. I can figure these out in about a minute. That was something I used to play around with for a long time. So I got my Rubik's Cube. But I would love to also have for those of you who are watching my channel and have been fans of the content for a long time, I'd love for you guys to be able to interact and submit funny things for me to do during my cold call, because I want to show you how easy it is. Like, anybody can pull a list.
This call may be monitored and or recorded.
Anybody can pull a list, okay? Because anyone can buy in any one of the softwares, CoStar, Corexia, Reonomy, PropStream, IDI, you name it. Anyone can buy that, okay? Then anybody can get a dialer, whether it's Call Tools, Mojo, RedX, Vulcan. I don't care what dialer you're using, you can get a dialer. Some even CRM systems have it in a dialer.
Hi, this is Brian Moran.
Right. And then a lot of you guys can, for free, literally download the exact scripts that I use down in the description in the description here, wherever you're watching it. It's absolutely free. There's no cost or anything like that. You can download it for free.
3, 7,
so
5.
that means you could literally pull the leads like I pull them. You could dial the leads through a dialer like I do. It's hands-free, right? As long as you have a cell phone, obviously. And then it's like, so if all that's true, right, and you can say exactly the same script that I have, what's stopping you from seeing success? I'm like, now I want to show you that, like, I can be distracted completing a Rubik's Cube. Oh, Jesus Christ. Or literally anything else, okay? You can make me do anything else while I'm calling. I was even going to try to see if I could do it blindfolded, because I think that would be pretty funny. But I'm going to try to do a bunch of different things. So you can comment down below. What would you like to see me do while cold calling to see if I could still make it happen?
107 Alabama.
All right. Where I'm going to show you that I could do it no matter what. I could be distracted. I could be doing other things. Whether it's playing Jenga, doing pull-ups, completing a Rubik's Cube. I'll try to do a bunch of different fun things. But anyways, just wanted to say, if you guys have any funny ideas or cool ideas that you want me to try out, I'm open and all ears.
Is available to answer your call right now.
In the meantime, if you guys have any questions about commercial real estate, if you have any questions about commercial real estate, anything whatsoever, you can drop in the chat box down below. I'm here to support you. We have a question here saying, hey, is there any way I can partner with you on my first deal? If so, how will I get in contact with you? Information on the property if I'm interested in it. Okay, so all you have to do is email me at the email down below. That's all you have to do.
This phone is protected by no more.
Or if you have a deal, in the description of this YouTube video, there's a little thing that says, do you have a deal for me? Right? Like, do you want to do a deal together? All you have to do is click that and book a call. It's really that easy. So if you have a deal.
Hello.
Yeah, I was looking for Ron, please.
He's asleep. Who's calling?
My name is Henry. I was curious about Ron's property in Patterson, New Jersey, but I have a feeling this is a wrong number.
He doesn't have any property in Patterson, Missouri.
That's what I figured. Okay, thanks. I think she said, I think she thinks I said Missouri. But yeah, so there's two ways. You can email me at the info@henryeisenstein.com email, which is in this banner right here. Or in the description down below, it says if you have a deal you'd like to do with me, just book a call down below, and you literally can book a call one-on-one with me. We could discuss the deal, okay? Just follow the prompts, and we'll be able to discuss. In the meantime, I'm going to – hey, Joe? Nobody's home. In the meantime, I'm gonna give this a little bit of a, mixerino. I'm gonna close my eyes just because a lot of people think, hey Cole. A lot of people think that it's like made up, whatever, rigged.
Ron Tanigi.
All right. Well, that looked like the right guy. All right, here we go. So, have you ever seen the guy who does Django while he cold calls? Yeah, I was just talking about that, Alex. Actually, funny. It just gave me the idea about this because I'm going to try that. I'm going to try Jenga. But if anybody has any funny ideas to do while cold calling, I'm going to try it out.
Damn, Fogle.
So, anyways, we're gonna do a Rubik's cube. So, the cool thing about a Rubik's cube is the way you do it. I was always taught with the green side. So, you try to get a green T that matches with the next center. Okay. So, like as an example, you see this green with an extra one. So that's orange. So you just try to line it up with the orange, and then you do that with all the sides. So I'll do that real fast. All right. So anyways, now you have a green T at the top, right? So you have the green T and it's matched up with all the center colors.
5, 2, 8.
Next you're going to get the corners, right? So we'll do that real fast. So now we have all the corners and all the top pieces, right? So all are matched up with all the colors. Next you want to do is you want to get these.
Available. At the tone, please
You want to
record
get
your
the
message. When you
inner
have finished
pieces.
recording, you may hang up.
By the way, we are calling commercial real estate, which is funny enough, but we're going to do this at the same exact time. So we're going to get these pieces plugged in.
Yeah.
Hey, Vito.
Who's it?
Yeah, my name.
I know who it is. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, hey, Vito. My name. Yeah, I was gonna say it's Henry. Yeah, long time no chat. I was calling you about the building you have on US Highway 206. How you doing, buddy?
See what?
I was calling you about a property that you have on US Highway 206. How you doing?
I don't own a property on 206.
No, you sold a retail center? I'm sorry about that.
No, my son does.
Oh, your son owns it.
Well, I bought it with my son, but I didn't have it on the paperwork, so he took me to court, and since I had paperwork, he won the case because nothing's in writing.
That's a ridiculous, crazy story.
Well, 500,000 senior citizens a year get ripped off by the children.
It's terrible.
And people say to me, that seems odd. I said, read the paper. You see kids kill their parents every day over money.
Well, look, I'm sorry to hear that. I am curious. Do you happen to have any other property you might consider selling that maybe is in your name? Or did he take?
No, I'm looking to rent a warehouse, like a little, like 1,200 square feet warehouse or a store or something.
You said 1,200 square feet?
Somewhere around there. 1,500, 1,200, I don't care.
1,500, 1,200. Okay. And Vito, this is your cell, right?
Well, just my cell, yeah.
Okay. What I'll do is
if you text me, I answered. If you text me, I answer back, because usually I'm not available to answer.
No, it's fine. I can, because I just want to confirm and see what I have available. I might have a couple spaces. Where are you specifically looking for your space?
Me, if I was a store, I'd rather have it down South Jersey. But if it's a warehouse or like a store warehouse type deal, it would be up here.
So warehouse, you said 1,000 feet?
That's about 1,500 square feet, 1,200, anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500.
Okay.
I'd have to look at it and see the price.
And what area?
Sussex, Morris County, Morris County, but if it's a store, I'd rather go any place, mostly down South Jersey, not north.
What town and what town would you want to be in?
Oh, I was looking at Burke and stuff like that, but it's not available really.
I have a. If you're trying to be in, would you do Red Bank?
Red Bank, no. They're expensive. I don't know about it.
I just I own a building. I own a building in Red Bank, and I just actually happen to have a vacancy that's retail. That's about 1,000
How
feet.
much is the rent?
3,500 a month.
And how much is the rent there? 3,500. That's total, or is there other surcharges on top?
No, 3,500 a month, and you just pay utilities. That's it.
Now, is it a store or warehouse?
No, it's a retail store. It's right in downtown.
Okay. Can you send me the information? I'll give you an email address.
Yeah, absolutely. Hold on one second. Let me grab your email. Hold on one second. Go ahead, buddy. Yep. The first part is pale. Okay, great. Just want to make sure. Yeah, of course. I used to go with them all the time with my wife.
No, I used to do the one in Red Bank, but I got sick and the girls stopped working.
Oh my goodness.
We sold the crab cakes, raviolis, and stuff like that.
Oh man. Well, look,
Italian bread.
let me look. I'll put something together, and I'll have my property manager send you a note on it. Okay.
Okay, thanks a lot, buddy.
Thanks, bud.
What's your name?
Henry.
Okay. Okay, Henry. Thanks.
Yeah. Thanks, Vito. Have a good one.
Okay, I'm Vito. Okay, bye.
Yep. Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, look, it can be that simple. You can be completing a Rubik's Cube. You can even get the guy where his son screwed him over and took his building from him. I mean, how freaking ridiculous is that nonsense? Okay. How ridiculous is that? And then he's like, yeah, well, I'm actually looking for, a retail space. I actually have a vacancy in a building that we own, and might be a good fit. Who knows? I'm actually going to turn this off real quick. I have a camera in the back and the battery just died. Don't you love that? Good timing, but it's like a yes moment. It's a yes moment. Anyways, we're going to add him to the CR and the M real quick. So hold on. If you're wondering what I'm doing, staring at the screen over here, I am adding him over here. Ooh, okay. Lease warehouse / retail. All right. Anyways, on to the next. That's simple. Thanks. Have a nice day. Too easy. So, guys, the reason why I have this Rubik's Cube here is not because I like to show off, because I know how to do one of these, but I'm trying to show you that you can be distracted, and as long as you memorize your scale scripts and you know what you're talking about, you can do whatever you want while you cold call.
Phone system. If you know your party,
So much so that I can literally teach you all how to do this, how to do a Rubik's Cube. I learned how to do this when I was like, 10. I learned how to do one of these, and I just have been, I've always had one in my house wherever I gone. So anyways, we're gonna get back to it, see if we can do it even faster. So let's continue. By the way, I am cold calling industrial properties. I'm on a big industrial kick. I love my industrial buildings. It's like my new focus for investments. Yeah. So anyways, that's where we're at. We're going to cold call we're probably going to go for about 2 hours here. And we're going to see what we can make happen. By the way, let me know in the comment section down below, what kind of prospecting you guys doing?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was looking for Chandra.
There is no Sandra here.
Chandra, Chandra. Chandra.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Sorry about that. Wrong number. On to the next number. Let me know what kind of lead lists you guys are prospecting and where you're prospecting from. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. I've gotten people from, from Greece, from, freaking South America, from Canada, and from each coast of the United States. Hey, Tracy.
Hi, you've reached Tracy DeWard.
All right. Well, that was the right person. Anyways, I'm going to continue to complete this. And then, by the way, again, I'm doing this because I want to show you that you can be distracted, which is not a good thing, but I want to show you how simple it can be to call commercial real estate and make a bunch of money. I'm trying to show you that you can be distracted. You can literally submit things today. We're going to start doing this where you can give me random things to do while we're calling.
Please leave your message.
You can literally give me random things to do while I'm calling, and I will show you that I can do it and start to generate leads at the same exact time. So We're going to start from square one here again. Hey, Chris? Chris, you there? I'm guessing no. No Chris. No Chris. But we're going to keep prospecting. We're going to try to see if we can generate 2 leads today. That's my bare minimum every single day. If you're not generating 2 leads a day, I think your business is dying. It is not growing. I don't care if you're doing even 1 lead a day. It is iffy.
Please.
Even at 1 lead a day, I think your business is staying stagnant. It's about generating 2 leads a day. You want to be growing at a fast pace, crazy pace. You want to be growing as fast as you possibly can.
Hello.
Yeah, hi. I was looking for Kathleen.
Speaking.
Yeah, hi, Kathleen. My name is Henry. I was calling you about a property you have on East First and Roselle. How you doing?
Good, thanks. What's up?
Wonderful. I was giving you a call because I just sold a property in the area, and I'm going through a 1031 exchange. And I was just curious if you'd be totally against selling the building.
If what? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Sorry, I was curious if you'd be totally against selling the building here on First Avenue.
We're not thinking about selling it at all right now.
Okay. Do you occupy the building, or is it just an investment for you?
We occupy the building.
Gotcha. Okay. I mean, because in the past, at least that's what it sounded like from, that's why I was asking.
Which building are you speaking of?
I was calling you about the building
Which
you have,
building are you speaking of?
305 East First, 305 East First.
Yeah, we occupy this building right now.
Gotcha. Okay. I mean, because what I've structured in the past, which again, I'm just curious if you'd be possibly open to the idea, but we've structured leaseback situations, right? Like where, you stay in I don't occupy any of my buildings. I'm just strictly an investor. So I was just curious if maybe you'd be open to maybe doing a leaseback where you could stay in the building and just pay rent. I don't know if that's something you might consider.
Probably not at this time.
Okay. I mean, do you happen to have any other buildings in
Thank you
mind?
for your-
No, I can respect that. I mean,
Sorry?
do you happen to have any other properties you might consider selling at the same time?
Not right now.
Not right now. Okay. I mean, is there a time frame in which I should follow up with you and maybe we can try to figure out something at that time?
Why don't you, since you have my phone number, send me an email or a text
Yeah, I'll shoot you a text. No problem.
and give me your information and I'll pass it on to my husband.
Okay, great.
If and when we're ready to do anything, we'll give you a call.
All right. I can appreciate that very much. No problem. So it was Kathleen, and then what was the best email? I can shoot you something there. Just send you a text. Okay, no problem. No problem at all. I'll even send you my email in the text message so you have it. But okay. I appreciate it, Kathleen.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you for the call.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Mhm.
So, I mean, obviously she's not that motivated. They're an owner occupant. The odds of her probably wanting to buy is probably pretty low. She had mentioned that she had another property. She said, which property are you talking about? Right. So, obviously we need to clarify. It's why I mentioned the address. But she wants me to send her a text. I can easily do that. Send her a text. Actually, I'm going to do it in just one moment. I just wanted to at least take a quick note. Add it to the CRM. Let's send her a quick text message because we got to do it right afterwards. Always. Just take a moment, guys, is the best way to do it, right? Like just completely take a moment always and just send a quick text. It really doesn't take that much time and it will make you money. I promise you that. Okay. It is a very, very smart thing because what I've done in the past is that I forgot to do it. And then all of a sudden you had a great lead and then it goes to waste. So I'm just going to say, hey, Kathleen, it's Henry. Great chatting with you. I'm an investor in the area, and as promised, I wanted to send you a quick text with my info. And I'll just put my name. And my email. And it's just that simple. And I will remember to follow up with her probably in 90-ish days. We'll keep it going. Anyways, We got two really two iffy leads, not great leads, but we're gonna keep going. We got a guy who wants to lease. Maybe he'll lease my building. That'd be nice. $3,500 a month. Thanks. Have a nice day. And then what else? Oh yeah, then I got this woman where she's not really. It's probably a 12-month lead, right? Do you have a business phone specifically for business? No, I do. Hey, Constance.
Hit the wrong number again.
Okay, sorry about that.
Okay.
No, so I have one phone that's wrapped through like an auto dialer. I have an office line that we use essentially that links back to my phone. I mean, I have one phone, but I have two different specific phone numbers. Do I have because I don't have a business phone and a regular phone, but I have two different phone numbers that we use. So like I have an office line that everyone has access to. Everyone can call me. You can call me. Anytime you guys have a deal, it literally takes 2 seconds to get a hold of me. Hey, Chris. Yeah, I don't make it hard for people to get a hold of me. I mean, like that's the whole point of being in this business. So if you have a great deal, I want you to get a hold of me very easily. If you want an offer on a property, I'll give you an offer within 5 minutes of our conversation starting. Okay. You can literally give me a timer and I'll give you an offer in less than 5 minutes of us having a conversation. May not like the offer, but I'll give you one.
Trying to reach is not available.
We'll always give an offer. So if you have any deals that you want to do business with, all you have to do is go in the description down below and click the link where it says book a call. That's it. Book a call. If you have a deal, it'll literally say everything about investment deals. Just follow the prompts and we'll get on a call. Hey,
Thank
Paul.
you for calling Wheeler.
So anyways, we're going to mix her up again because everyone makes up BS that it's not real and they're like, I'm staging it or whatever. Hey, Shirley.
We are not available now.
Let's see what else we can do. What is another interesting thing we can do while making our prospecting calls?
Forwarded to an automatic voice.
What do you think would be making it difficult? I can get Jenga. We can try Jenga. But for me, this is actually not even that difficult. We need to get a little bit more complicated of a puzzle. That's what we have to do. We get a more complicated puzzle. Smooth just said, just closed on my first commercial real estate deal last week, $50,000 assignment on a 5-unit mixed use. Boom. Nice freaking job, Smooth. That's what we're talking about. Now it's just about doing it every single month. That's what it's about. Nice job, my friend. Congratulations.
For calling, I will return your call.
That's freaking amazing, man. I'm proud of you.
One for sales and
50 grand. Not too shabby, my man. Imagine doing that every single month or even every single week like we do. Right? That's what it's all about. Or several times a week, right? That's the whole point of this business, is just to keep growing, build the business up,
This is Tom.
build out the financial freedom. All right, here we go.
please leave a message for mailbox number 1.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Hello, you've reached Shreyas Nayak. I'm away from my phone. Please leave.
Sadly, the wrong number again.
Good morning.
Yeah, I was looking for Robert, please.
There's no Robert that works here.
Okay, might have the wrong number. Is Mr. Cohen not available? He's not available. Okay, wrong number. Sorry about that.
The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Well, we might need something more complicated to do. Maybe I should build a pull-up bar right here. Do some pull-ups at the same time. If you're watching, there's a guy who plays Jenga while he cold calls, and he was just doing pull-ups the other day. Hey, Woon?
Again, press any key.
I'm gonna challenge you to the most amount of pull-ups that you can do without, recorded while making your calls. I will challenge you. Okay, friendly challenge. You do a great job. I like it. I like what you do. Friendly challenge. But we're gonna try to figure out a way where I can record this and do pull-ups at the same exact time. Or push-ups. I could also do a push-up challenge. One of those two. I'm willing to take that on. Push-ups or pull-ups. I think I could break a record for the most pull-ups or push-ups during a cold calling session.
1 4.
I don't know if that's actually a world record or not, but I would like to try to. I could say that I could probably beat that. I don't know if anyone's specifically done that while prospecting. I think that would be pretty funny. So last week I typically prospect on live here.
Hello.
Yeah, hi, Rob.
Hello.
I was looking for Robert Cohen, please.
Hello. Yeah. Wrong number.
Wrong number. Sorry about that. So I normally go live on Fridays. Sadly, my grandfather passed away last week, so I was with family, so I wasn't able to go live last week. So it's been kind of interesting since. A little bit upsetting, obviously. But sadly, life goes on, And so we're going live here on a Tuesday.
Hello.
Yeah, hi. I'm looking for Alba.
Hello. Hello.
I'm here looking for Alba, please. Okay, wrong number. Thanks so much. Hi, what are you selling? Chocolate?
Persona con la que intentas comunicarte no es.
Nope, that's not me. What are you selling? What's going on? I don't have the patience like I used to have in this business. So I just click next. Oh man. Just crazy. Let's see what we can do. Trying to generate 2 leads. If you have questions about commercial real estate, any aspect of the business, please feel free to drop in the chat box down below. We have Smoove, who's been watching the content for a long time, just closed on his first commercial real estate deal last week. $50,000 assignment fee. Congratulations, my man. You deserve it. Been following the content for a long time, so I'm proud of you, my man. 5-unit mixed-use deal. That's all it is. Small little baby deal makes $50,000. Would $50,000 change your life today? All you need to do is watch some of the content, subscribe to the channel, learn exactly what we do when it comes to commercial real estate. It does not have to be complicated. Okay? If you follow the process, it can be simple. It does not have to be complicated. Right? A lot of people have made a lot of money in commercial real estate. I am not the only one. Okay? There's been millions of people before me, and there'll be millions of people after me. But all you have to do is follow a simple set of principles, and you too can make a lot of money in commercial real estate. Smoove. Close on a deal. $50,000 assignment. Kudos to you, my friend. That's awesome. My, my first ever assignment, I think I made like $5,000.
For calling the fantastic indoor swap meet.
And every assignment that I've closed in the last year, I've made well over 100,000. So, look, you're smart. You can start with small deals. It's totally okay.
person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone.
We had our inauguration yesterday. We had Trump's inauguration yesterday. Obviously the guy's kicking some butt right out the gate. I'm excited for it. I think we're going to have 4 years of prosperity. I'm excited for it. I think lots of good things to occur. I'm excited. I'm optimistic. I think the future looks bright. I'm like Patrick, but David, I feel the same exact way as you, my friend. Future does look bright. I have your gear in the other room. Hey, Arthur.
Wrong number. He's
Thanks.
not here.
Thanks so much. Yep. Bye. Thanks. Goodbye. Ta-ta.
And flooring expert. Press 1. For a local.
We are going to continue to cruise and see what we can do here. Smooth says, I wholesale residential now, but I'm trying to switch over to commercial. Yeah, I can see that. Well, obviously you had a great deal that you just closed on. That's always nice to see. Congrats on that. What market do you wholesale properties in? What market do you work in? Hey, Yolanda.
Hello?
Yeah, I was looking for Mr. Baber.
No, this is for, you got the wrong number, bud.
Okay. Sorry about that. Have a good one. Weird. Yes, Move. What market do you work in? Connecticut. Nice. Yeah, I have a couple good friends and clients and many agents that I work with in Connecticut. Hey, Rich.
Please press 1. For results as phone.
So if I know of anybody who possibly has any decent deals or anything like that, I can definitely connect you. Hey, Donna. Doesn't sound like a Donna. Sounds like a hang up. Guys, this business does not have to be complicated, right? I've been in the business 10 years. This is my 10th year in the business, which is absolutely freaking wild. It's really just about getting yourself up to a place where you're, a heavy prospector, you're generating opportunities, you can close some deals, and then you can learn how to teach people how to do it, right? Because once you make 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 grand a year consistently, you'll then be able to teach somebody how to make 100.
Tone. Please record.
Right. And then you can teach somebody how to make 100, and then other people recognize that, like, hey, this person can teach me how to get there.
Please record your message.
Right. And then all of a sudden you go from yourself to 1 agent, 2 agents, 5 agents. You start hiring support staff and you start building a sizable team. And all of a sudden you go from a handful of agents to a dozen, and then from 1 dozen to dozens of agents, and you keep building up your company. And I mean, that's where I'm at now. I have, almost 4 dozen agents across the country. We're coming up on almost 50 agents across the country that we're, everyone's working on trying to find great off-market commercial deals. And I'm just trying to build it up. I think we'll have the best year ever, like we've had every single year the past several years in a row. And just super proud of it. I mean, that's really just the game, right? Like now we're just looking to work with and partner with agents. Hey, Rich.
Our office hours are 8 a.m.
Right. I'm looking to partner with agents all over the country. So if you're a licensed agent and you want to build up and be a part of an awesome movement, and you're not afraid to cold call and you're willing to do whatever it takes, and you want to learn how to make a ton of money in commercial real estate, I'm looking to partner with you. Our team has agents all over the country, all here with EXP Commercial.
You can dial it at any time.
So whatever it takes, that's what we're looking to accomplish. So looking to make some big moves. We're trying to go from 50 to 100 agents this year. That would be our move. That would be the game plan. 100 active agents that are all prospecting, not part-timers. Because we have about 50. We have 50 people. That includes a couple part-time people. We're trying to get to 100 active.
Which is not available. At the tone, please.
So if you're an agent nationwide, anywhere in the U.S. of A, and you're looking to partner with a great team, we're all, you can apply down below, by the way. All you have to do is it says join EXP. Click on that. We'll jump on a call together. We'll have a conversation of how we can make some money together. You know, some of our agents make 50 grand their first year, 80 grand their first year, 120 grand their first year. I think is the best year for a first year rookie. But second year, third year, fourth year is where you make some killer money. I mean, I have some people who are on track to make, you know, 250 grand their second year. One guy's got over 200,000 or 250,000 in pending commissions, and he's been doing it for 14 months. I mean, it's just crazy. I wasn't hitting numbers like that, you know, just super proud of people, you know, like these guys really work their asses off. Couple people that a couple really, really powerful agents that I know, you know, some of these guys, I mean, it's just amazing what they're going to accomplish in a very short period of time. So if you're looking to possibly partner with a team or a group to take you to the next level, we're looking forward to being that person for you.
Press there. To dial
So, just down in the description down below, check it out. All you have to do is book a call. It says join EXP, and you'll get on the phone with me. We'll have a quick call, and we'll make it happen. Hey, Aaron.
For the person you're trying to reach, can you say what you're calling about?
Yeah, that's the wrong number. You know, so commercial real estate's a crazy business, guys. Like, it can absolutely change people's lives in a very, very short period of time. Very short period of time. Real estate business will absolutely change it forever. Commercial real estate specifically, but even residential, you know. I know a lot of people who make a lot of money in residential. Jesus Christ. Fax machines. Who has a fax machine in 2025? Please tell me. And then tell me why you have it. Absolutely stupid. Absolutely stupid. Hey, Andrew.
0958.
All right, we'll keep it cruising. We're going to try to get a bunch of good leads today. I'm calling for a while today. We're going to go for probably almost 2 full hours. I'm going to go for at least 2 full hours and try to get some great leads. See what we can make happen today. I have a dialer, by the way, so I could be completely hands-free. Hey, Andrew.
Please leave your message for
Another voicemail. Hey, Don. Great call. Great call. Hey, John. All right, no John there. Maybe we'll make some follow-up calls. We'll see what we can make happen today. Rudy says, do I filter out property manager phone numbers? Doesn't seem as...
Hello, we are not available.
Yeah, no, I call property managers. I don't mind speaking to property managers. Why not? I speak to them all the time. I mean, sometimes we'll pull a list specifically without them, but for the most part, we always add them. Ray says, do you use an auto dialer? Yes, I do. I use mojosells.com. Been using them for almost 10 years. Do I think they're the best? Absolutely freaking not. Do I think they're the best? Absolutely freaking not. They're a pain in the ass sometimes, but they get the job done.
Hello, we are not available now. Please leave your name and phone number after the beep. We will.
So we're just going to keep cruising. I've made 43 dials at the same exact time. It's been about, how long has it been? It's been 40 minutes. We made 43 dials. I'm going to make some follow-up calls real quick. Let's see if this guy answers me. Couple guys, important. Couple very important conversations to be had today. I've been using a triple line dialer for 10 years. I recommend using a triple line dialer.
Hi.
All right, we didn't get an answer here, but he'll always call me back. I got a couple other guys. Let's keep it rolling.
Hello.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing great. Just checking in.
Yep.
We got. I know I sent you over the information. I guess your attorney's drafting an NDA.
Yeah. He said he'll have it tomorrow. He's a little tied up today.
That's fine. All right. All right, great. So we'll have that done. I'm trying to think what else we needed to get them together. You know, that shopping center down in South Jersey, the guy ended up accepting an offer at like 30% less than I offered him.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
It just I hadn't followed up with him in like a month. Ridiculous.
And that was the one that was like dirt cheap.
Dirt cheap. Oh yeah.
It was like really undermatched. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Yeah, I'll keep you posted if anything else comes up. But just shoot me a text when you get the NDA.
Awesome. Yep, I will do.
Sounds good, buddy. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Bye.
Bye. There we go. All right, buddy. Hey, how you doing? What happened? It just got cut off. That's weird. All right, next follow call. Here we go.
Hey, Henry, how you doing?
Great, buddy. How you doing?
Good. I have Robert, the father, on the other line. I'm
Great.
gonna merge.
Great. Sounds good. Just let him know I'm here.
Okay, of course. Hey, Robert, I'm back with my partner Henry on the line as well.
Hello, Henry. My
Hey.
name is Bob.
Hey, Bob. How you doing?
Pretty good for an old man.
I love it. I love to hear it. So look, I got some good news. I wanted to be able to share it with you first. Obviously, I know we got to talk to your son as well. But me and Saji, we basically were able to speak with our buyer. I know previously we were at about 7.5 million. We spoke to you and then we spoke to your son, and your son told us we needed to come up drastically. So now we have an offer for you of a net of 9 million. So after our compensation, we have an offer that will net you $9 million for the building.
Okay. Let's just back up a little bit. I am not sure we're really ready to sell.
Yeah, I know you still occupy the business there.
We're going to sell eventually, and probably in the next year or two. But
Okay.
I don't think we're ready to sell yet.
Okay.
You know, nine sounds great. I think if we wait a little while, we'll start getting more than that. I mean, I think we'll end up in the 12 area.
Well, in this type of market, I mean, based on the fact that interest rates are at 7% and they don't look like they're going down anytime
That's
soon,
what I understand.
you know, and this guy's, by the way, this guy's all cash, and he'd be, willing to do a decent time frame closing, to give you some time to vacate. But obviously I understand that you're looking to get the most money. Do you feel like there's a number that you can make sense of, selling the property sooner, right? If we got you the right number now?
If it was 12, I think we'd have to really sit down and do something about it. One of the things I am very concerned about is relocating, if we relocate, or selling the business, because I've got a bunch of folks there who have worked hard for us for a long time.
Yep.
And one of the reasons I want some more money is I want to pay them some when we leave.
I understand. I mean, look, but obviously that doesn't just, increase the value of the building because you want to pay off your employees, which I obviously respect. Right. But, given the circumstances of the building, and anybody who's going to come in there is going to renovate the building and have to do their own thing. Right. So, yep. So they take that into consideration. I mean, why? I'm just curious, why the hesitancy of timing?
Pardon me, sir?
Why the hesitancy when it comes to the timing of selling the building? Because I know that
the hesitancy when it comes to timing is that, the building will continue to advance and what it's again worth.
Well, I mean, look, you've owned the building for 30 years? 25 years?
And it's not that old.
25, 25
something
years?
Like that.
Yeah.
Something like that. And it's gone up substantially.
Yeah, it has. But and I mean, like, also you've been incredibly fortunate that a hurricane went on the other side of the coast and not this coast. You never know if hypothetically this August a hurricane comes through. And
I understand all that.
I'm just saying, like, so you're just trying to roll the dice. Look, I agree with you. The longer you hold real estate, it typically goes up. But I mean, it's not going to go up 30% more in value, between now and 24 months from now. Right. It also, hypothetically, if interest rates go to 8%, the building's value could go down.
Well, that's always possible.
Yeah, I'm just saying anything's possible. I'm just saying, obviously, like, I can see the upside, but there's also a risk, right? There's not just unlimited upside, right?
Yeah. Well, Henry, I understand everything you're saying. We've considered all that.
Yep.
And I think we've come to a conclusion that unless we can get about 12 right now, then
can I just ask you how you came up with 12 million, please?
We've already been offered 10.
Why did you not accept it?
Because it wasn't 12.
Where are you coming up with the idea that it's worth 12 million?
That's just me.
Uh-huh. Well, because I feel like every time we've spoken to you, the number's gone up, and I feel like at this time, if I go back to my seller, because when you originally spoke to Saji and we spoke to your son, right, the number you had mentioned, again, I'm just telling you what you had said to us, was $8 million. Okay. And then we just, we went to our client and we got you an offer of $8 million. And then your son said maybe 10 million. And now you're saying maybe 12, right? So if I go to my client, I'm going to look like a moron.
Well, 12 if we moved it a couple of years, but I mean, if you want to pay 12 right now, we can do it.
No, I'm just saying I don't want to look like a moron in front of my client who we've worked very hard to build a relationship.
I'm sorry, I apologize for that.
Right? Like, I keep telling him a number and then having to go back to him and mention a different number.
All right, well, 12 will work.
12 million. So if I got you $12 million tomorrow, right, on this building, you would sign to sell the building.
Yes.
Okay. And question, if and when you do sell it, I mean, what's the game plan?
What's the game plan for what?
Like you vacating? Are you going to buy another building, or are you looking to, what are you doing?
I don't know. How about 6 months? Or let me talk to my son. I mean, we've got crap in there that we'd like to sell.
For sure. So is your son with you now?
No, he is not with me. I'm at my home.
Got it. Okay, so I can call him because I want to discuss this with him as well.
Well, I have not talked to him this morning.
No, that's fine because I mean, like again, we've spoken to him in the past, and I want to make sure we speak to him as well. I just figured I'd get you on the phone first and discuss things with you because I feel like we had spoken to you first.
All right.
So I'll give him a call and see where we're at and see if we can make something happen together.
All right, sir.
All righty. Thank you.
All right. Thank you too.
Yep. Bye. This group is the most annoying sellers I've ever had on the phone. They tell us 8, then they tell us 10, and now they want 12. It's the most fucked up thing I've ever spoken about, ever. Come. Hey, buddy. Call the son.
I'm calling him right now.
Absolutely fucking ridiculous. Smooth says, "Have you ever heard about the FCC law for cold calling effective on the 27th?" Not sure. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Thanks for the live. How can I approach a call? I'm a new agent. What can I bring to these owners, investors, and other than the sale?
Hello, Garnet? Oh, let me call him again. He answered. Something happened when we merged.
Okay. Other than the sole focus to their business. Yeah, I mean, look, a lot of brokers, the corporate mindset is to send them valuations, comps, you give them an idea of what their building's worth, right? Right. That's typically the corporate mindset. My mindset is to try to find the most motivated sellers out in the marketplace so that we can find great investment opportunities for our buyers. So I don't care about sending them comps because that's not my intention. I mean, this guy has been lied to saying his building's worth 12 million. It's just makes no freaking sense whatsoever. No sense whatsoever. This guy's been lied to probably by another broker, telling him that he's probably going to get 12 million bucks. He's trying to even say, I want to give my employees $2 million. So I want more money for the building. Like, get the hell out of here. That makes no sense. He's trying to say he wants another $2 million bucks because of his. You want to send me his number?
Yeah, his phone has an issue. It won't go on hold for some reason. So yeah, because he's answering, it's just not letting me merge it for some reason. Let me send you his number.
Okay, I'll call him right now. Thanks.
Okay, thank you.
So it's like it makes no freaking sense. I want to find property owners who are motivated to sell, and I want to get them for a great price because not only is it easier for me to sell it, I look better to my buyers, and they want to continue to work with me, right? Because you need a lot of strong buyers. You need a lot of strong buyers in this type of market. All right, here we go. We're going to call the son now. Here we go. Let's see if he answers me.
Hello, this is Garnet.
Yeah, hey Garnet, it's Henry Eisenstein, Saji's partner. Sorry, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing fine, thanks.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know what the merging issue was. I was just on the other line with him. So just wanted to get in touch with you and discuss some things possibly for next steps. Maybe we can make something happen, maybe not. All right. So we worked really hard to work with this client. Like I said, they're very motivated. They're all cash. They sold a building in Texas, large building similar to what you have here, but they're trying to move the operation out to Florida. Okay. We were able to get them up. We were able to get them up to $9 million net to you after our compensation. Okay. So we were at 7.5. We're now at 9 million. Okay. So a nice jump. Obviously we would like to try to make something happen. And, they're all cash. There's no mortgage contingency. It's just, obviously some simple due diligence items. And then they would give you after due diligence, the deposit would, go hard, and you'd have, before closing, we would give you, 2 to 3 months to vacate. Okay.
All right.
So, where do you feel like we can get this done at?
Well, I don't know if you. I got to review it a little bit.
Okay.
Can you send me some kind of summary of that?
Yeah. No, I'll send you the signed letter of intent. No problem. So you'll see that. We'll put that all together for you. We have it signed as of this, I believe, this morning. We'll get it sent over to you. No problem. Can you actually just want to make sure we have your email? So hold on one second. Go ahead. What's your email? Great. All right. We'll have that sent over to you today. And we'll shoot you a message once it's sent out so you have it. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
All right. Wonderful. And I mean, based on the terms here, I mean, like, where do you feel like your head's at after hearing it?
I don't know. I got to review it with my father, my brother,
Yeah.
my mother, my wife.
Just because I just want to be clear. Obviously, like based on our most previous conversation, obviously we're trying to get you the best price possible here, right? They're very motivated. They're all cash. Like I said, this is not just some random investor first time purchase kind of thing, right?
Okay.
And then the last thing I want to do though is that like I don't want to go back to them and say, because like I give you an example. Like we spoke to your father originally, and I think he mentioned the number of like 8 million, right? Which I'm not saying was accurate or not. I'm just saying it's what he mentioned. Okay. Obviously, he probably didn't speak to you about it first or whatever caused that number. Okay. And then obviously then we spoke or I talked to my client. He offered, about 8 million. And then we talked to you. And now, you're saying you want about 10. And now obviously we got him up to 9. Maybe I can get him up a little bit. We'll see. But the point here is I don't want to go back to him and say now it's like 15. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
So
Very good.
I'll send you the letter of intent, and this way you can be able to review it. How much time do you? I don't want to also bug you, so I'm going to send it to you today. When do you think we should get back on the phone to discuss?
Probably 2.5, 3 weeks.
You want 2.5 to 3 weeks to discuss it? I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
Got it.
I'm going to be in and out of town on different jobs and various things, so that's where I am.
I understand. Okay, I'll do my best then and see what we can do.
Okay. Thanks.
I'll send it over. Thanks. Bye. By the way, just real quick, you guys are hearing this live, okay? There's no scripts, no bullshit. This is what it sounds like. And obviously I had an agent of mine who found this deal. This is a very common thing. This company, right? Because they owner occupy. This is the big downfall of working with owner occupants. Now, a pro can be possible price. Now, you might be able to get a good price from these people. However, these individuals don't even know what they want. They've never run the numbers. They haven't talked to their accountants. I mean, they're back and forth, wishy-washy bullshit, right? They don't even know if they want to sell it right now. We'll call my agent back. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Hey.
Okay. Hi. So I'm sending you his email. Send over the letter of intent. He didn't hate it. Let's just say it that way. But he also needs a lot of time to talk to his family, run some numbers, blah, blah, blah. Between you and I don't believe this deal is going to ever happen. I'm just being honest.
Okay.
Okay. Now, obviously, if it does, great. Like, I'm not trying to be doom and gloom here, but I'm just trying to be honest. It just based on the conversations we're having, it's not like they're not even aligned on anything. Now, maybe the dad's out of his mind, and maybe the sons are more motivated, but based on what I'm experiencing, it just sounds like they're very wishy-washy, and they don't even know what they want to do.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he said he also wants us to call him back in 2 to 3 weeks so he can discuss it with the family. I'm like, it's insanity, but whatever. So this is what I'm thinking, Saji. I'm thinking we go and try to see if we can find anything local or as close or as similar to this building so we could try to sell it to our guys. Because I know they got to move fast, and the more we delay and try to hope and pray this deal's going to come through, we're going to lose them as a client.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right. So we need to find them another property as a backup. Like, obviously this wasn't even like a perfect situation for them. Right. So I think that we can try to find them something that may be better suited for them anyways.
Yeah, anything that's suited for them. Yeah, definitely. I'll be on it, make the calls.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell a bunch of our groups, anyone in Florida, that if they come across something in this market, this is what we need. Ideally, location wise, where are they looking?
It could be anywhere in South Florida, like ideally Miami or Broward. Could be in Palm Beach if we find the right one. But they're not concerned with like great locations. So like Pompano Beach or Hialeah, right where we found it is like a great area. Hialeah. They're not too picky.
Got it.
I have a couple of other like soft leads on it, but yeah, nothing good. So gotta
50K plus square feet.
Yeah, you could put 40K plus, 40 to 70.
Got it. Okay.
40 to 70 loading docks over 20-foot ceiling heights. That's the main criteria.
Got it. Okay. I'll see what I can find you.
Okay, so I'll send him the letter of intent. We'll see what happens with it, and yeah, we'll keep looking for a deal for the buyer.
You got it, buddy. Sounds good. Let's make it happen.
Thank you so much.
You got it. Bye.
Bye.
This is like, you got to make fast decisions, right? Like, I'm not going to hope and pray, and I'm not going to hold my breath for this possible seller to come around. Because, by the way, if this guy's willing to accept 9, I can sell it for 9 all day long, by the way. Like, this building's probably worth 9, 9.5, 10 all day, right? Like, to anybody would pay that kind of price. So if we can get the seller to accept, great. If not, we can get this buyer something else. We got to find him something ASAP. He's in a 1031. He's got to move fast. Can't just, hold our breath here. Let's go back to some of these questions. A lot of you guys are asking questions. Do you have any training videos and talking to property managers? They are not decision makers in the sale. Do you just probe them for information? Yeah. Ideally, get information. You want to get the email, phone number, contact information from the seller. Drop voicemails if you need to, and try to see if you can try to get in touch with them and say, like, hey, who makes decisions in regards to sales or acquisitions? Try to get in touch with those individuals, right? Let's see here. It says, well, what are some tips on building vetted buyers before marketing properties? Yeah, I mean, look, having deep conversations with buyers, understanding what they currently own, because what they own will predict the future of what they will buy, right? If a guy owns a lot of multifamily and you're trying to sell him retail, I mean, obviously you're going to have a really poor experience. Ray says, wow, they're annoying. 3 weeks to check on the letter of intent. I mean, I know they're just not that motivated, but you got to read between the lines. Like, too many people just believe every word they say, and they just in this hope and prayer world, and that's just not how it works, right? They're just not that motivated, right? They're just not that motivated, because obviously if they were motivated, they would take this week and get it done. Hey, Henry, can you share a script that is different from your 1031 investor script? In the description down below, it's my script book. It has a couple opening lines. Some are 1031 exchanges, some are, broker, some are investor, some are whatever, right? It's all there. In the description down below, you can check it out. Let's call this guy back. Okay, let's call this next guy. Let me pull up his information. Jesus Christ, here we go.
Hello.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Good.
Great. So you have a minute?
Sure.
Okay, so I was running some numbers over the weekend with the team, a little bit yesterday as well. Couple things. So I just wanted to clarify based on our conversation. Do you feel like we can do, like, again, we'll do like a 15 to 20% down payment and seller financing? I just want to make sure that, and then we'll do seller financing for like 12 to 18 months so you get paid off next year. Does that make sense? Does that process, like that term make sense?
Yeah,
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned, I have to run it by my account, but I think that should work.
Okay, great. All right. I just want to make sure we're still kind of walking in the same direction. So again, down payment wise, and again, we're kind of in the ballpark of like the 1.819 range based on everything. Okay. We're trying to get as close to that 2 million number as possible. But right now we're like, again, we're kind of running numbers at like 1.8, 300K down and then on the 1.5 million, paying you $5,000 a month in interest, interest only payments, and then we would pay you off the 1.5 in about 18 months or so. So we'd close next year, but it would probably be towards the tail end.
Mm-hmm. Well, like I said, I'm fairly undecided. So
no, I understand. I'm just saying, like that's gonna be that's kind of like rough terms.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's like kind of where your head's at.
Well, again, as I said, I mean, I think that I have to talk to my accountant, but I think that may help me from a tax burden standpoint.
I agree with you. No,
I'm not so sure it's the best thing for me in terms of the funding of my retirement.
Well, obviously, look, I mean, it depends.
Because I mean, again, I really have to think through it because I really have to think through it because, I mean, basically,
look, Victor, the big thing is just going to be how you invest that $1.5 million, right? What you do with the money.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the problem I have now. So
I'm just saying, like, look, the $1.5 million, again, the stock market has been crushing. The stock market's a good option. You could do another piece of real estate that maybe is just absolutely zero management, right? You get into you could find a nice long triple net lease, right? Exactly.
that would be good, yeah.
Yeah, but look, even if you're only making hypothetically $1.5 million, you don't have to pay cash, but you could be getting, a 6% or 7% cap rate deal in the middle of the country that's just kind of a 20-year lease and call it a day. And you'd be earning more money with no headache.
Well, like I said, if you want to draft something up, I'll take a look at it. I'll run on my accountant and then
okay. So then, yeah, I'm gonna draft the letter of intent. You'll have that today.
It's not fair to waste people's time. I don't like when people waste my time.
No, for sure. Like I'm trying to make this happen.
I want to be honest with you and just tell you that I'm very undecided about it at this point.
No, for sure. Look, you asked me to come up with terms. I'm trying to come up with terms.
I appreciate that. Yeah, that helps me. I think I believe that will help me from a tax standpoint. But again, I don't know if it helps me from an investing standpoint. So.
Well, the investing standpoint isn't so much the sale of this property or not. It's what you do with, because like right now you have, call it 1.5 to 1.8, or somewhere in that ballpark, right? Like call it even $1.8 million or so in equity in this property. Okay, right? You have about in the high million range of equity in this property. Okay, somewhere in that ballpark.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, the whole thing is.
The whole thing is equity. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, right now you're earning a certain amount of money on your money, right? Like you have a certain return you're making based on certain effort you've invested in this property, right?
Correct.
The question then becomes, obviously, moving it from this asset, which I think you've squeezed a lot of the juice out of, right? I think it's now a matter of, hey, put this money to work where it might give you a better return, with less management, less involvement,
Again, yeah, that would be nice if I can do it, but I have to feel confident that I can make that.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, look. Also, like, are you winding down the business, or what are you doing?
At my age, I'm not going to take $2 million and just dump it into the stock market right now. So that's not.
No, I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just saying you do have a lot of options, though. It's not nothing.
No, listen. We always have options. The question is, which is the best one for me right now? I mean.
Yeah.
I'm 70 years old. I'm in very good condition. I go to work every day in construction, so I can easily see myself managing to take care of that property. It's not.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I also see, just to give you some reference, right? There are investment funds.
10 years, I'm going to collect another $1 million minimum.
No.
I don't have vacancies, which I don't.
Okay, but I'm just saying, so I agree with you, but I'm saying, think about it this way.
Plus the appreciation, which the building will probably worth in 10 years has got to be worth another $1 million right there.
Yeah,
so, I mean, I don't know if it's the best for me to bail out right now, but
all I'm saying is that also, I'm just to give you some reference. Like I have an investor friend of mine. I mean, he's worth probably $750 million, right? And he's a very smart man. And we talk a lot, and he talks to me a lot about the fact that, like, look, real estate is a slow moving thing, right? Like there are And he made a lot of money in real estate. He owned a lot of stuff, still owns a lot of stuff. But he's even saying like there is investment groups right now where instead of making a modest, 5 or 6% return, which you're making, right? You have nearly $2 million, making you $100,000. That's only 5% on your money a year, right? Where you could be making 12 to 15%. Like he says, he has many investments that make him between 12 and 15% that are not real estate related and can make you substantially more money on your money.
Yeah, and I'd love that. That would be awesome. But again, I don't have. I've spent a lot of time. I have other cash that I've been trying to invest, and I don't find any really good solutions that are going to accomplish what that's accomplishing. In other words, okay, as you say, I'm making somewhere between 5 and 6%, but it's pretty tax sheltered. I mean. And again, and I have the additional benefit of appreciation, which I do believe that the properties are going to appreciate, especially if interest rates come down again. So we'll have to see.
Okay, well, look, I'll get you the letter of intent. Yeah, I'll send it over to you.
Send so what you could put together. I'll talk to my accountant about it, and I'll give it some additional thought, and we'll go. I don't want to waste your time. It's
no, I appreciate it. And look, I mean, if
I'm not motivated at this point.
For sure. Look, I mean, you have at least let's take some small steps.
Yeah, absolutely. I have no problem. Look, if you're willing to hang in there, but I don't want to waste time. That's not fair.
No, I understand. Look, I'm not looking to waste your time either.
No, you're not wasting my time at all. To me, it's exploring an investment. So
All
don't worry about my time. I'm more concerned that, I don't want to mislead you.
No,
I think I've been pretty honest with you from the beginning that
Yep.
I'm very undecided about this.
All right, well, look, hopefully this, can give you some type of motivation to do so or not. We'll see.
I appreciate it, Henry.
You got it, Vic. I'll talk to you soon.
Stay well.
Stay well. Bye. So this is another example. By the way, I've been in contact with this guy for 2 years. 2 freaking years. Not even longer. Maybe 2.5 years. Middle of 23, middle of 22, something, I don't know, something like that. Long. And he calls me like a month ago and he goes, listen, I'm thinking about selling it. Like, I'm ready to go. Like more like actually, sorry, like at the beginning of the year. He's like, I'm ready to sell it. And he's like, can you get me an offer with these types of terms? I just literally relayed to you this. He wanted $2 million. Now, obviously, look, I'm not going to just offer him $2 million. I mean, $2 million is a little high, to be honest with you. But I'd rather him just say to me, look, if you can get me $2 million, $300,000 down, and I'll finance 1.7 around, same amount of interest being paid out, maybe we have a deal. But I'd rather him say that than bullshit, and bullshit me and say like, hey, I'm thinking about selling it, and then he's actually not interested in selling it. But anyways, we'll get this guy letter of intent. We're going to send it to him shortly. Let's see what we can do. Let's move on to the next follow-up here. All right, so I did. All right, I got to call this guy back. I've called this guy a half dozen times. He has not answered me, and it's getting very annoying. I'm not happy about it. So give me 1 minute here. Here we go. See if I can get him on the phone. How do I find more family offices, shops that I can pitch multifamily teams?
Henry, I'm getting ready for a board meeting. I'll call you. I should be available around 2:30.
Okay, I'll talk to you then.
Bye.
Thanks, buddy. This guy's got meetings every day. Just wild. Every day. I don't know if he pushes me off, whatever it is. All right, let's call this guy back. Another follow-up call. I would just Google them, Gino. I would just Google them. Multifamily, family offices, Miami, family offices, New York, family office everywhere, like whatever, real estate, investment, family office. I mean, I would just Google them, go through LinkedIn.
Hello.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
What is this?
We spoke about the Kitty Academy deal.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just driving.
No, it's okay. Just wanted to call you back. I sent you over the tax returns like we talked about, and wanted to see if we can make something happen.
Yeah, I did review this one accountant. I don't have to take care of it.
Okay.
Let's try to do it today.
Okay, I'm just saying, like, again, like this guy's like busting my chops every day about moving forward or not. I just want to give him a straight answer. I just, whatever it is, look, at this point, I don't care anymore. It's either we're moving forward and everything looks okay, or we're not. It's whatever it is. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
For reaching out.
Yep. Bye. Please try to get an answer for me this week. Okay. Okay. Next. Let's see if we can get this guy on the phone.
Your call has been forwarded to an
Just following up this guy with a text message here. Okay. Next. Let's go back to my to-do list. Every night I write a to-do list for the next day. Let's see what I get here. All right. No. 20 million. Too much.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
The amount of follow-up calls we're getting people on is annoying. Okay, let's see here. Let's keep it going.
Your call has been forwarded to.
Jeez, our follow-ups have been just a bunch of emails. Let's see who we can get on the phone with and try to make some money. Try to make some money. Hey, Ed.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, Ed. Tenery, we spoke last week about the building on Orano Street. How you doing?
Orano, I'm not involved with Orano.
We were talking about, okay, I guess it was another building you had, the 6,600 square foot building, the smaller one?
Yeah, right. You don't personally have interest in that. You know people who might, correct?
No, I have personal interest in buying it myself.
Okay. Do you need to see the building?
Well, look, I mean, why don't we talk about this? So, it wasn't Orano. What was the address of the 6,600 foot one? Because I have Orano's address, but I never took down the second.
No, it's 8 Main, or parenthetically Route 517.
In Little Falls?
Ogdensburg.
8 Main, got it. Yeah, I think, oh, that's right. Okay, put here. And you were looking for like 100 grand?
Correct.
Okay. And I think last time we spoke, you would consider doing a lease back for like 8 grand a month, triple net for like 2 years, maybe?
It'd probably be the maximum, but
so I'm saying something like that. I think that's, I'm looking at my notes.
Right.
So if
I'd have to give some of that some thought, but continue. Right.
No, I'm just saying. So I wanted to try to figure out if we can try to make a win-win for us here. Because
I'm just curious. Just your interest is what? Just in terms of
investor, not to occupy.
Okay. And what happens at the end of my term?
You could either extend it or you vacate and not get a new tenant in there. I mean, what would you like to do? You want to leave officially? Like you're good to go?
I'm working towards that. I'm not quite ready, I don't believe.
Yeah.
But I certainly have the choice to make that decision a little more abruptly as well. I could just cease activity.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, look, ideally we like a tenant. Like I don't occupy my buildings, right? Like I just I look for great tenants like yourself. We could figure out something together. And try to make it a win-win for us, right? Like, is 2 years too long for you?
I would say it's towards the long end with the way things look at this point. But, obviously I have to give it a little further thought.
No, for sure. I mean, look, I even see it like this. Hypothetically, let's just say you sign a 5-year lease. Okay. I know you don't want to. Okay. I'm just saying you sign a 5-year lease. But you and I have like another contract signed that the bank doesn't see because that just helps you with financing. Okay. And then you and I have an agreement where essentially I can market the building. You just give me a year's notice of when you want to leave, but I'll start marketing the building a year before you want to leave. And if I can get a tenant sooner, then you can cut out sooner. Right.
Okay.
I just want to be able to make sure my building's not vacant. That's all. I'll work with you if you work with me.
Right. Okay. Can I get you at this number? Or?
Yes, this is my direct line. You can call me anytime.
And where is your office? Where do you reside? Just out of curiosity.
I mean, I have like a dozen offices. So, I mean, the closest one to you is probably way east. Way east.
Do you have a mailing address?
Yeah, no, I'll send you one. I'm just saying, like, I have an office in Montclair. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I have an office in Montclair. I have one in, you know, Hoboken, one in Red Bank down south. But yeah, I mean, I'll do my.
Yeah, Montclair is very close to.
Yeah,
If it would ever be necessary, obviously.
for sure. No, I'm just saying, we could try to figure out something if necessary like that. But I'm saying more so, why don't you? I'll shoot you a text to this number with my email, and you know, we can try to also keep in touch that way. And look, I mean, I do.
Yeah, I got a few things going on in the next 2 or 3 weeks, and then I'm going to get more focused in on my work I do up there.
Well, look, I mean, I've run some numbers in the past. My grandfather passed away last week, so I was having some things. I was going to get in touch with you, and then obviously I just had a lot of family things I had to take care of. I'm actually down in Florida with family still.
Okay.
So, but wanted to get back to you. I was looking at around basically terms wise, $700,000 purchase, $8,000 a month triple net for a 24-month lease. It was basically the terms I was looking at here.
Okay. And that's total out of pocket.
Yeah, I mean that's the 700s to you. Yes.
Mm. And what happened to the other 100?
Well, I mean, these were just terms that I was talking with my bank around that we could actually make sense of getting it done, right? Like this would be a 60-day closing, 30-day due diligence, 30-day close, quick, clean, and easy. But that's just about where I was going to be at. I know you're looking for 8, but I was really at the 7 number with an $8,000 triple net, 24 months. Now, obviously, if we can try to figure out a little bit more, you know, if you're like, hey, I need to be closer to this number, I'm willing to work with these types of terms, maybe we can make something happen.
Right. Okay. And you're going to text me email address?
Yeah, I'm going to text you my info, and I'll even text you the terms I'm talking about right now.
Why don't you do that, and then, you know, give me into like probably late February to talk to you.
Okay, we can figure it out.
Okay, and you know, good luck with your taking care of your family down there and everything.
No, I appreciate it a lot. Thank you.
Yep.
I'll text you shortly.
Yeah, very good. I will look for your text, and we can pick it up in like 3 weeks.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks,
Take
Ed.
care.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
So look, he wants $800K. He was a little bit iffy on the lease back, but I'm going at $8,000 a month triple net, which by the way would be a freaking home run of a lease back. I mean, in this market, I think that'd be pretty close to comparable. I mean, it's like $12 triple net basically, or a little more than $12 triple net, maybe 14 triple net. And then 24-month lease back. So I'm good. I'm in a good place for 24 months. My loan would be up though in 24 months. But I would like this deal a lot. I'll run the numbers with you in 1 second. I'm just shooting him a text. My email is terms, and I'm going to send him the offer right now via text message. $700K, 10K down, 10K deposit, 30-day due diligence, 30-day close, seller to lease back at, and we're going to do 8K triple net for 24 months. With option to extend lease for with 4% increases annually. Okay. I'd say for 3 years. Okay. Anyways, I just sent that out. He's got it. We're going to follow up with this guy. Great lead. We're going to keep going. It'll be a decent deal one day. We'll see when he's finally coming around to it. Okay, here. Let's see here. Check out the rest. Yeah, I'm still going to cold call. Anyone who says that there's a rule on the 27th, I'm still going to cold call. It does not matter. Henry, I downloaded and read your script book. I understand what you're teaching. I'm just not there yet. I feel like I need to build some relationships before I start submitting offers. Any tips? Yeah, I mean, look, just realize that it's like it takes time get there, right? Like, and I'm not expecting everyone just to jump, 2 feet first. However, it's like, just slowly follow the process, right? Like, look, I'm making offers on this guy because I help people walk you through this. This is literally, I have coaching programs and content and courses and stuff that you could take it to every extent that you'd like to walk you through the process of how I came up with this. Look, I just offered a guy $700,000. He was looking for $800,000. Which is actually not that bad of a price, to be honest with you. I offered him $700,000, which is basically $100K a square foot. But what's more important is that he's leasing it back at a great price. Okay, he's leasing it back for $8,000 a month. So $8,000 a month net to me every single month. Okay, so 8,000 times 12 is $96,000 a year. 96,000 divided into $700,000 is a 13 cap. It's a 13 cap, guys. I'm buying this deal. I'm trying to buy this deal at a 13 cap. I'm going to be able to get this. The second, by the way, what we're going to be able to do is that I'm even probably going to work it in a process where I can basically buy this for almost no money down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get him to basically hold paper for 3 weeks or something like that. And I'm going to close in seller financing. And then I'm going to refinance immediately afterwards and probably just have be able to pull out some money. Because I'm going to be able to, let's just say, get it at a 9 cap, $1 million times 0.7. I'm going to be able to get a $750,000 loan on this, right? With his terms. Now, the loan will only last 2 years because his lease is only going to last 2 years. But I'm going to basically be able to buy this deal for no money out of pocket, which is why I'm structuring the deal this way. Okay. So if you're wondering, why I offered him $700,000, it's because it's under the threshold of where I could basically buy this deal for no money out of pocket. Okay. That's why. Okay. So anyways, everything has a purpose. When you walk through there and you understand how it works, and it can end up coming up with like this, right? And then basically my intention is that I'm just going to lease it to somebody else and I'll have no money in the deal. I'll own it for free and I'm just going to have someone else pay it off, right? I'll have a tenant and obviously I'm going to have to deal with the mortgage payment, which is probably like $700,000 times, let's say 8%. So I'm going to be paying divided by 12. I'm going to be paying almost $5,000 a month. Okay. So my debt cost on this property, all my expenses will probably be something like almost $5,000 a month. Right, just for really, because all I'm going to have with triple net leases is a debt cost. But if I can lease it out for $8,000 a month, I'm going to be making $3,000 a month in my pocket, right? $3,000 a month, $36,000 a year with no money invested in this deal. Okay, and even worst case scenario. Now again, I'm buying this for $700,000 times 0.7. I'm going to have a $500,000 loan at 8%. Let's say $40,000 a year divided by 12. So my debt cost is going to be like $3,500. If I can rent this out for even $6,000 a month, which is substantially less, okay, $6,000 a month triple net minus $3,500, I'm going to be cash flowing $2,500 a month, okay. And I could also then refinance, pay another $1,000 a month in mortgage payment, roughly maybe $1,500 more in mortgage payment. But I'm 100% cash out of the deal. I will own it cash, 100% out of like $0 out of pocket. And I'll be able to cash flow into the sunset, right? And even if worst case scenario, it only hypothetically, I'm renting it for $6,000 and my payment is $5,000 and I'm only cash flowing $1,000. I have $0 in the deal, so my return is infinite, right? So I can be a little bit more, tight on the deal, right? Not that I want to be tight on the deal, but with money involved in the deal, would you take a $3,000 a month and owning a property for basically $0? Would you own a property for $0 and cash flow $1,000 a month? Would you do that? Probably. Right? Yes. If you want to give me a building and cash flow $1,000 a month, sure. And that's worst case, right? I'm saying I'm going to cash flow $3,000 a month. So anyways, that's why I'm excited about the deal. Let's see here. Okay. Let's go to the next one. See what else I can do. Here we go. Next follow call. All right. Here we go. By the way, we just signed and executed on a deal. I just got a text message saying it's going into review now. We're locking the deal up at $700,000. We're flipping it for $900,000. We have a buyer sign the contract and the seller sign the contract. We're going to make $200,000 on the deal. If you want to learn how to make $200,000.
Hello, this is Joe Farina.
All right. If you want to learn how to make $200,000 on a $700,000 deal, this is why people in our program. If you want to learn how to, again, Smooth, we're just talking about how he just wholesaled his first commercial property, made $50,000. Okay. Small little 5-family mixed use deal. It does not have to be complicated. You guys can make, crazy multi-5-figure, multi-6-figure checks. If you're, obviously if you learn the process right, you can make some serious freaking money in this industry. Right. I have a deal right now that we're working on. Commission checks are $600,000, $450,000, $420,000. Another one is going to be $495,000. Another one is going to be like $350,000. Guys, like every deal's like this, and we do a couple deals a month, several deals a month. I mean, we're almost at 2 deals a week right now, closing. Right? Where it's like, guys, 2 deals. Guys, it's like it doesn't have to be complicated. Like I give a lot of credit to my team, and they make great money doing it. Right? Like I want to help a lot of people make a lot of money. That's why we do it. That's why we do it. That's why we do it. Anyways, we're going to keep cruising. Let's see if we can get any one of these other guys on the phone. This guy's next.
Please leave your message for.
Okay. Let's keep her going. My note on the, I had somebody take a note on this, which is just selling something. Good note. Great note. By the way, we're doing a meetup this Sunday. If you're interested in getting more information, email us, info@henryeisenstein.com in Miami Beach.
Station, this is Linda. May I help you?
Yeah, hi, Linda. I was looking for Fred, please.
Okay, and who's calling?
My name is Henry. I was just calling him back.
Okay, does he know you by, can I have the last name, or
You said,
Henry, you were just speaking with him?
well, this was from like about 2 weeks ago. We had spoke, and I wanted to call him back about our conversation about a deal he wants to sell.
Oh, okay, what is your last name?
My last name, Eisenstein.
Eisenstein?
Yes.
Eisenstein. Okay, for Fred. All right, one moment.
Thank you. Jesus Christ, this is like screaming at me. Hey, honey, how you doing?
Hey, honey. You hungry?
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to probably keep going here for at least another 15. Mohammed says, what's the highest commission check one of your new students has ever earned? I mean, one of our guys just earned a $180,000 commission check literally like 30 days ago. But it's not the highest. I think one of our students had a commission check for 237,000. Now I remember. I'll have to go through what the highest is, but
Hi, Henry. I can't reach him. Do you want to leave a message?
sure. Just have him call me back at this line when he gets a chance.
Okay, what's the number, please?
Office line is 908-216-6532.
908-216-6532.
You got it. Thank you.
All right, and I want to make sure they're right in spelling of your name. I thought you
Just-
said Eisenstein.
That's
but
correct.
Is this
No, you're correct.
start with an R?
No, Eisenstein, EIS.
Eisenstein.
You got it.
Okay,
Thank
I'll
you.
Send the message. Thank
Bye.
you.
Hey, buddy.
What's up?
Hey, so I have a deal in Jackson I wanted to run by you.
Yeah.
Weird deal, but just like everything, I guess. It's a junkyard
No, where?
in Jackson, 470 Chandler.
I know that property, the corner.
Yes.
I know where this is. It's the corner property.
It is the corner.
Yes. Yes.
I'm trying to work on this deal. And I also have property.
How many acres is it?
How many? I'll find out for you. Hold on a second.
I don't think that house ever sold either. The one next door, those are 2-3 lots.
I know, but the problem is that they. Well, hold on. So hold on. I have 2 things to talk about. So this one is the.
I once looked at that property on 530 Chandler.
I believe you. So hold on. So, anyways, this property, I have to get the exact details of how much they want, but I know we're going to try to work with them on selling it. So that's one. Okay. Second is that.
Hold on 1 second. Let me see if that house ever sold. No, never sold. See, they wanted $6.5 million for this thing because they had a bunch of acres, they had this, they had that. But either way, yeah, keep going.
Anyways, we're going to work on that. And then the other one is it doesn't even have an address for whatever reason, but it's called Bartley Road in Jackson. It's like 20 some odd acres. It's the weirdest lot ever. What?
Send me a link to it.
Yeah, I'll try to. Hold on.
What is a junkyard one?
Well, okay, hold on. So technically, and then I also have it's if you look at 526 Chandler Road, they want like 20 million, 22. I think they're 22 million for this 20 some odd acre parcel. So the land next to the junkyard. I don't know if that includes the junkyard, but
The same owner?
I think so. I'm working on getting all the details, but I'm just letting you know this is what's coming.
See, I'm telling you this. There's a bunch of. I'll show you what I have. Hold on a second. Where is this? The full.
I'm pulling it up right now on my end as well.
Trying to find this. Okay. I'm filling this information from this guy, but I'm not sure if it's the same person or whatever. They've been making people crazy for years. I looked at this property. I don't look at the junkyard, but I know the guy next to the junkyard.
Yeah, the owner looks like a Sean
Which one?
of like the land, not the junkyard.
the guy, I'm just saying, the guy who was selling 530 Chandler, he owned a lot of the land. Like it wasn't just him.
Yeah, and the guy who owns the junkyard is not the same owner.
How many acres is his junkyard?
How many acres is the junkyard? Hold on.
1 second. Hold on 1 second.
All right, guys, I got to jump off. I'm late for a Zoom, actually. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I got my Zoom call with my team, actually, that they rescheduled everything and it wasn't on my calendar, but everyone's messaging me right now. So anyways, I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in the next live video. Check in Friday, 11 o'clock a.m. Maybe sooner. We'll see. Anyways, everyone, take care.